This runner profiles about our resident Elmo, Nextracer. Nex was seeded into Group G and is exiting that group first with an overall win-loss record of 8 wins and 1 loss. Their 80% PB is a 117.46, which puts them 8th on the 80% leaderboard. Last year was Nextracer's best Mach March performance, getting all the way to winners semis and taking Bladen to a Game 5 scenario before ultimately dropping to losers and being eliminated at 5th. Known to suffer from tournament nerves in the past, those nerves looked like they were completely gone last year for Nex, and it remains to be seen if they can exceed their performance from last year this time around in Mach 4 March. This runner profiles about a variety speedrunner extraordinaire, Lemuura. Lemuura was seeded into Group E and is exiting that group as the second seed with an overall tournament win-loss record of 7 wins and 2 losses. His 80% PB is a 127.50, which ranks him 70th on the leaderboard. Never one to stick to a single speed game for too long, Lemuura makes his return to Titanfall 2 with another run in the Mach March bracket stage. Though it has been some time since Lemuura last ran the game, that's no reason for you to underestimate him, and it remains to be seen if Lemuura can make a strong bracket performance this year in Mach 4 March.
Alright, and we're back with some more Mach March final bracket. We're here for Nextracer 1 versus Lemuura, another match that I recorded. Yeah, how do you guys feel about this one?
I'm a huge fan of both of these runners. Lem famously, prior to M2M, getting one of the fastest sub-90s we had ever seen back when that was like the benchmark. This runner, it was like less than a month, I think, that they got it. So definitely a big time runner here. Hasn't played the game as much recently, but just very good overall. And Nex, I don't really have to talk about Nex, so.
Yeah, Lem has been in the community for a while, and you can see that because they're repping the M3M menu still.
Woo!
Yeah. So I'm gonna play this match now. Say hi to.
I'm still gonna need a second because I kind of accidentally spilled my entire water bottle on my desk.
Hello. Oh, good, look, Fluffy.
Oh,
I thought you were doing desk water bottleless nowadays.
All right, so
I return.
we're here for Nex versus Lemuura. Here's me setting up the timers. Let me make sure they work.
Who's the runner?
Cool.
Bites. Bites is the runner that
So,
Lem also had a really friendly rivalry with last year. We were able to get a
Right.
lot of cool matches.
I remember
with
Bites
and Lem when they were both getting there. I would be curious whatever happened to Bites. They were
Okay.
they came in like a year after Lem and they were very fast.
All right, so Nex, from the Pilots Challenge levels, which map will you ban?
Blood and Rust.
Okay.
Despite the fact I'm practicing it.
But, yeah, Nex is practicing Blood and Rust as we speak. All right.
And as you can see, I'm not very good at it.
Where are we going, Lem? Which is a fucking lie, by the way. A beacon to.
Elmo's might not be good, but Nex is good.
Right. For the sake of the commentary, I'm gonna be like.
This is what's popping on the bottom.
Ice Cream Man, I suggest you do the same.
Do it, just.
As
I need to think again.
I already got it.
Explain this last round
okay,
already.
Cool. Huh? What?
Different runners. Different runners.
Yeah, I have to explain it to everyone.
I know.
And I believe we should be
Next,
ready.
typically not checking their email. Didn't see the notice we sent
Next.
them.
Are you guys good?
Yep.
All right. Let me get the mute command ready. Actually,
English isn't their first language. They speak British.
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 British is my first
I
language.
was wondering what it is. Okay.
Tea and crumpets.
Right. I'm gonna count you down. 3,
Doing
2,
British.
1, go.
Two.
Classic next delay. Classic next delay. No, they're just an idiot. Oh my god. They're just an idiot.
Why?
They didn't hit space. God, I love Next so much.
Oh. That's okay, whatever. The male pigeons haven't reached him yet. Them yet.
That's exactly it. All right. And Here we go. Next, going softball list. Lem grabbing the softball. See what we get here. That is easy money for Nex. Lem,
Nice.
it's been a minute. Blow the dust off the trick. That is enough if your strafing's good. Yo, that was
Not
so
enough
close.
height. Not enough height on that.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunate. You hate to see it. Oh, you missed.
that's not
Can't do
good.
that, fam. Next, meanwhile, roaring through the rest of this level, getting the arc tool now. You know, this area is not made for human inhabitants. Yeah.
I love how the fire star always takes a turn when you throw it into the fan. And then
Yeah, it's a nice little
hits the dude
curveball.
to the
Ooh,
face.
God mantle. Next,
Yo.
reminding everyone that they're in, what is it, 4th place right now?
Yeah, about.
Yeah,
think
next
it's
reminding is
4 or
don't
5.
sleep on me. I'm in 4th place.
Yeah.
Historically,
After some verified runs, Nex is in 5th now because Darkwing actually took over 4th place
what
recently.
the fuck?
Jesus.
Darkwing also literally cracked. What the hell?
Darkwing is scary.
Darkwing, remember when you didn't qualify for T League like 6 months ago?
Oh my god.
Remember that?
Oh my
Now-
god, I fucking remember
Holy
that.
shit.
Dude.
Now you're like, you're
Oh,
like need to
Lemuura
possibly
dies.
win it. Lem dies, yeah. Unfortunate.
Fast
Wow,
attack
Nex
from
sending
Nex.
an incredible Fizzy fans though.
Oh yeah, no, it's just fans. Yeah, I was about to say fastest fans.
I
It's
like
not
that.
even fast fans anymore.
Lem going for a silly kick here. That's the movement revolution I'm gonna create, guys.
Silly.
The
Silly kicks.
I'm gonna find a movement tech that obsoletes crouch kicks, and then the game's gonna be good again.
What if it's like instead it's like 6 inputs at once that you find instead of just 2, and you just make it worse for everybody?
Yeah, at that point, I'm
I mean,
keeping it to
like,
myself.
You're single-handedly killing the game.
Currently, like, the optimal one is like 5 inputs because it's like WAD and then jumping crouch. Your entire hand is used up to like, actually not your entire hand, but like a lot of your fingers are used up.
Yeah.
NSDK neutral strafe crouch kicks, my fucking favorite.
Yeah.
And you have to do it on 2 separate hands too. That's like the other. That's a lot harder than people think.
Just
Doing,
wanna throw out a 148 for Nex on
Oh.
Beacon 2. That is ridiculous. That is a
So,
phenomenal tournament
I
time.
forgot to unmute my
Yeah, it
mic.
is.
That is not a Nex that gets tournament nerfs.
Next
This
is
is a
going to
Nex
take
that gets
that
tournament
with
nerfs
a
and still performs just as
148.
hard
Are
as
you
they
kidding
would
me, man?
otherwise.
Historically, Nex
Surprising.
not getting the
Yeah.
performances we want
the
that
most
they would want out of
ass
themselves
Beacon 2 out of
in Mach
fucking
March, but
years.
you know, maybe this something to say here.
Mm. Nex is
Sometimes
a
you go
person
British
that-
mode.
Nex is a person that appears
Yeah,
to always be very calm and collected, and whenever
when you
like
got
something very
launched
terrible happens,
by
it's
the
usually like
fan,
they react like, Man.
I like just
Suck
burst out laughing.
Bruh.
then they just
Yeah,
I was
bro.
so
That's
happy.
what I was
I
gonna
was so
say,
happy
bro.
my mic was muted.
But they have said from themselves that
Yeah,
they have
well,
to do
like,
tournament
that
nerfs
was
quite a lot. So
atrocious.
Next, one of the people I expect
I
to
don't get it.
profit
I don't get
quite a lot
why
from
like
this
my
format.
hands begin shaking so bad in
Mhm.
tournament settings when I can do like
Also, I want to just see Next perform the
like,
best
speedrun
that
at
they can.
marathons and stuff, no problem.
I actually
It is
in
a different kind of
M3M,
modes.
I had Nex as
Yeah,
as
it is
my
different.
winner in my prediction
I'm like,
bracket.
why?
Nex was
That's
on. Nex was in
Literally
3rd
before the
last
match, I
year
could
when
do
this
things
tournament
just
happened.
fine, and then the moment it
Yeah.
starts, my hands are like, nope,
So it was like an even
not gonna
even
function today.
higher
Because I
or closer
remember,
to the
like,
top,
in
and they're
M1
already
when
pretty
I was
close to the
often
peak.
talking
Now
about
that being said, they
I
don't
can
have
do like
the
a
17
GDQ
yet, do
runs,
they?
and I'm completely fine. But when it comes to
Uh,
tournament, it just hits different.
Let me
Yeah.
check SRC right now. I can't remember if they are the last person with a 17 or the first one
Being
without
said,
one. Let's see
next,
here.
You get to ban again.
They have.
Arc.
Damn, they're down to 8th place, and they have a 117.46,
Alright.
so they're not in the 16 club.
How are they in 8th?
What?
What?
Yeah, I thought they were higher
There
than
we
that,
go.
but one more, they get to bop the goat Brian Otto, and then after that, they're up against some real gamers. Skies with
Well,
a
that's
approved
the
run
top 10
23
so this
days
one,
ago.
Abyss 1.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Abyss one.
When I started this game,
Thanks,
120
you just
gig
have a
was top 10.
hotkey to load Abyss 1, just on demand.
I just
No,
video
I mean, I
game.
have the
Dude.
NCS save.
I remember the
Oh,
time
yeah.
when Brian dominated
Yeah,
with
then
a
you have to, like, hit reset it.
117.59
Yeah,
and
okay.
was the only sub 18 by a mile.
Alright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it took a long
Uh,
time for folks to catch up to Bry, and when Bry did get caught up to, Bry would just come back and take
I
the
have
record
it
back
already.
every time. Like it
Yeah.
was, I think, once Bry
Alright,
got
let me
the
coach you
record
guys down.
initially, it was like
3,
3
2,
some odd
1,
years
go.
before Cash took the record, Then Bry got it back in like a month, and then it was another year before Zwiek took the record, and then Bry got it back in like a month, and then they traded the record for a bit before Verladen came along.
Oh my god. Lemuura staying in tight while Nex does Abyss one out of bounds. Now, if Nex hits this, Lemuura will lose, no question about it. Nex is one of the OG Abyss one out of bounds
80.
players. But when they die or softlock or miss a trigger or whatever, which I don't expect from them, Lemuura will easily win. So that's always the gamble that you have to do in a tournament setting. But I have full faith in Nex.
Ooh, that's a bad bonk. That's gonna lose a lot of speed for Nex.
Yeah,
Not enough.
Still far enough along here that this shouldn't be too bad to still be able to hit this first wall. Gonna have to be a little quick with it. But yeah, you know, they're right there and through it just like that. So even though it's slowed down, you're going 80 through most of that. You have so much to lead right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Every single one of those little mistakes, though, they nickel and dime you away from the advantage that this out of bounds gives you. So you gotta hope you don't die. You gotta hope you don't, or get caught up under this thing up here, which is maybe the funniest way in the game to lose time. What do you guys think? Maybe the funniest way in the game to lose time. It is
I
so
don't know about
good.
funny, but
You don't think
sure.
that shit's hilarious when people get stuck under that floor? Oh my god, it's so funny.
I don't like how slow it is. I'll be real. Okay, Nex will lose this.
I don't know.
God.
We've seen Bladen get beaten up by a bunch of people here, and if it can happen to them, it can happen to anybody. What the fuck? That was just a spiteful nade.
Yeah, that was
You're
just
leaving.
like that was
That was
just
a-
Next choosing violence.
Yeah, those people did not need to die.
Nex almost getting a 1-3x, gonna end on a 140 in tournament. Wow, that beats the old IL record pre out of bounds by 12 seconds. The record.
Yeah, and I just want to throw out too that Lemuura didn't even have a bad inbounds. Like a 205, 206 inbounds is genuinely a very good inbounds,
Dude,
but that's just
okay,
the strength
so,
of the out of bounds Abyss one
uh,
strategy.
Oh yeah.
Next technically got the better time, but Lem, you win because of Vibe Check Plus.
Oh shit, Lem got vibe check plus.
Wait, did
Man,
it-
you haven't seen
Was it
that
like
in
the
a minute.
really
We were focusing
crazy-
so much on next, we didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Vibe, I remember
You,
vibe check.
you want me to
That
go
was-
back and like look at it?
blow the dust off that strap?
Seriously? Okay.
Yeah,
well,
go ahead.
Yeah, you should.
Let's blow the
definitely
dust off of
run
this
the-
one.
run
I
the-
remember when this trick was found, and was it
Yeah,
Jeff
look
that
at
got
this.
a big upset because of it?
Yeah, look at that, man.
Woo!
Oh, Vibe Check Plus is so smooth, dude.
I
That
thought
is
this was a
so-
good game.
Yeah, just
it's
look
not
at
like
that.
the
Boom!
mega something vibe check that gets like all the way over the box in one go, but this is still a very rare and very well executed vibe check. Wow.
Yeah, very, very
Wait,
good
did
from
it-
Laura
was it
there.
like the really
Unfortunately, just not
crazy-
enough to overcome the phenomenal out of bounds play from Nextracer there.
In my
Of
in my
the-
humble opinion.
When
Of the
I
what?
developed this
Sorry?
one out of bounds, I was unironically sad that I routed
Vibe Check
out
Plus?
the recent, at that time, development of Vibe Check Plus.
Is,
Yeah.
I
Because
don't-
it looked so
sorry,
swag,
don't
I
remember.
wanted it to
No.
be big.
It's
That's funny because that was my first thought too.
wall
When you
moves,
guys just
and then the
covered
way
it,
you like
was I was
wrap
like,
around the
no, what
corner of
about
that,
Vibe Check
platform
Plus?
where the bridge stands.
Yes.
That was the first
Wait,
thing
it
I
keeps-
thought
it
too.
keeps, manual definitely me, and I keep like not realizing.
All right, so we're going right into
not server
ITA two
definite
here.
anymore.
Yeah, we're doing the Abyss 2 out of bounds, and Chill Spirit isn't invited because of Vibe Check Plus.
Yippee!
Honestly,
That's
like
good.
I feel like next year we just
Oh,
ban the arc, but then we specifically add in Abyss 2 with the caveat that the level ends when you melee the turret on the final
Next.
platform. Honestly,
Yeah.
because Abyss
One more
Abyss
down.
2 is a really
Let's go
fucking
up
cool
again.
level under the
Okay.
assumption that you
Not
don't
even
have to
gonna
deal with the
have
auto
to
scroller.
change anything on the- on
We can
the
also
screen.
just ban the usage of platforms.
It's like the fucking the speed mod save, where like you
Yeah,
touch the
basically.
pipe and it just transitions to Abyss 3.
That's really funny.
Where we drop in.
Oh, next making a very topical
Let's,
PUBG joke.
Do
Fortnite
Effect
joke.
Plus 3.
Excuse
I
you,
think
that's
that was
Apex Legends.
free.
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Where we drop
H1Z1
Uh-oh.
and Minecraft
Okay.
Hunger Games.
Minecraft.
Whoa!
Games.
Aging yourself.
Hey,
Do I
I'm
have it?
totally fine with saying I've played the
I
original
think
Battle
you,
Royale.
I think you should do.
Which
I,
was a
I remember
fucking-
reading about those on the internet when, like,
I think
before
I
they
should
were
do
big, and I was like,
jumping
this is a
this.
cool game mode.
Yeah.
Too bad I hate Minecraft.
Okay.
Hey, it was fun, especially because there was no like wear their skins and OP weapons and just camping. People just fucking played Minecraft PvP.
Just give
Good
a
times.
second.
Fuck Battle Royales.
A simpler era.
I sound like an
There you go.
old jackass. I'm probably younger than you guys.
Yeah, you are a grumpy old
You
man,
good?
honestly, but it's okay. We like it. We
All right,
or a grumpy old fairy.
3, 2,
Hey.
1, go.
At least I'm not
Yeah.
hiding it like you are.
Oh man, I'm not hiding it.
Well, either
What,
way,
that you're
Affecting
grumpy
Gods
old
3,
furry?
Affecting Gods 3, the pick here from Lemuura. And frankly, if you're looking for something to try and equalize the skill, this is one of the better stages still remaining in the pool. Because it can come down to simply one mistake from the better runner being the difference maker. Right now, Lemuura just going for the more older, simpler strats here, gets caught by a stalker, but meanwhile, Next sent a fan boost, but got caught up on a bench there, so has to take a little bit of time. 35 or 36 whiteout there for Lemuura, 32 for Next. So Next has a lead here, despite that, just having a better early start to the level.
Ship skip? Any ship skippers in chat?
Surely Lem's not that goated. Yeah. All right. Next though, maybe.
Next? Oh,
Next doesn't believe in fun.
Yeah, next is
Next
a
just
coward for
knows
that
their
one.
head.
We tried to have
Shaking
fun,
my
and
head.
Next was like, "You've activated my trap card."
Sub 1 minute. Still
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, that's a clean 3-0 for Nextracer in that in this
Forgot,
set.
because of the stream delay.
Next is so scary when
ended
they
these,
play
like,
well.
so
Right?
much closer.
It's Nex's
than it
peak
should be, but
skill.
then I looked at
I
the actual
really think is like top
timers.
2.
I was like,
It's
oh.
just we don't see it. We don't get to
Yeah,
see it
this
as
got
often as we just
a
saw.
sub-minute,
Exactly. Raise your hands. Who had Next in finals?
and
They
Lemmy
definitely
got
can get there.
like a 110.
But people just
I
don't believe
agree.
in Nextracer as much as we do in Bladen and Clipboard and Dadadu or
I've never had the
something.
fan boost troll me.
I got burned last year.
Yeah, I mean,
Getting trolled
Next
by the fan
Tracer
boost and still doing sub
definitely
one,
has
like,
the ability. And if
fuck you,
Next can
Next.
get
Fuck
I
you.
kinda
those
thought
tournament
about it,
nerfs
to be
and
honest,
get some
but
What
consistency
happened
in
with it?
tournament, I can see
I
them in
don't even know.
finals.
It was like
Oh, for sure. For
it was so
sure.
weird. I'm gonna have to watch it back. I think something about the boost was just off.
What the heck?
I wasn't watching because I have to warm up.
The vibes were incorrect.
Yeah,
Oh,
the vibe check was.
We got
was
a
negative
feet
on
ice
that
cream
one.
man right there.
Yeah, we were like doing
Yeah.
all of this with like
There
Ice Cream
was
Man just
some
sitting
energy.
there atop a hill with his arms crossed, just waiting
nice.
to see
I'm
the
not
results
sure
of this
people about
match
vibe
so that
check,
he would
like,
like
you can get people
immediately
saying skill issue.
play his
That's
next
true.
match. Which in this case, we'll have Ice Cream Man versus Nextracer up next, coming up. So yeah, we'll do a short break as I set that one up, and we'll be right back, folks.